Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. So today, our goal with this live is going to be the beginning of what we're going to be starting, which is a community around the wheel repair industry. My number one goal is to help a lot of you out there that have struggled to build their business, to put it on pilot mode, have gone through some struggles that we're currently experiencing or struggles that we already figured out solutions for. I want to be the person that's able to give you answers. Today, our number one goal was to meet with Tito, who's the owner of NYC Wheel Professionals. Unfortunately, he's not able to make it as of right now. It's 8:05. He's a business owner, just like any other business owners, and many times they're having to put out fires at the last minute. And his team typically operates at night, and something came up, and he had to go take care of it. But that's not an issue. Today, I'm gonna start this off by sharing our story, our RTP Customs story. For those of you that maybe don't know who we are or how we started, or recently just started following us on social media. So this company was started in 2015, September 2015. It was started by myself and Felipe Sanchez. We met up and we decided to start out of my home garage after we were working with one of the largest wheel repair companies in the nation. But we decided that it's our turn to work on our dreams. And in 2015, we decided to start RTP Customs out of my home garage. We had absolutely nothing, no money, no customers, no equipment, but we knew that we had to start somewhere. And at that point, we decided to start together. He started marketing in his area. I started marketing in my area. And I still remember to this day, the first wheel that I got, I picked it up from a residential home. I picked it up and I was just so excited. I called up Felipe. I said, Felipe, this is going to be the start of RTP Customs right here. This is how we're going to get this rolling. I took it home. I started repairing it and delivered it that same exact day. It was a structural damage. And that's how RTP Customs started. And every single day we were just motivated and driven to keep the legacy going because we developed a vision of where we want to take RTP Customs. Even if it was inside of a small home garage, we knew that it was going to be a lot bigger than that. Our vision became one, and both of us started working extremely hard every single day to be where we are today. I know a lot of people are joining us today. A lot of you we have met face to face. You've come to our facility. Some of you have even met us from our humble beginnings, out of our Ackworth location, and followed us through to Marietta and Roswell as well. So I greatly appreciate all the support that every single one of you have had on RTP Customs. So after our start, here we are 5 years later. We are extremely, extremely blessed to be where we are today. We have a Marietta location, and in November, we opened up our second location in Roswell to create a little bit more convenience to the dealerships and the people that live in that area. But something that social media shows that tends to basically hide from what is actually happening behind closed doors is the struggles that requires a business to become the way it is. It tends to only show the highs on social media, and it hides the the struggles and the hard times and the challenges that business owners go through. And the point of these lives, that's going to be, hopefully soon I'll be joined by a lot of other wheel repair companies that can share their experience as well, is to give guidance to a lot of you out there that are listening to us today, and help you grow your company to the next level, to where you want it to be. Today, we are so blessed. We have over 30 employees that serve us and serve our clients on a daily basis. We operate a day shift and a night shift as well. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining in. So in this case, we operate day shift and night shift, but it didn't start like this, ladies and gentlemen. It started with a lot of struggle and a lot of hard times of myself and Felipe putting our own time into this business to make it to where it is today. What we used to do is we used to go out and market during the daytime. mark it, pick up wheels, and bring it back. And then as soon as we get back to the shop, we change our clothes and start working on them. And typically, we don't finish until the following, early morning, sometimes 2 a.m. We go home, we sleep for a little bit, and then we get back on the wagon the following morning after 3-4 hours of sleep, until we were able to afford hiring employees, getting the right staff in place. And then today, we're still riding that wave of getting us to the next level, but it has actually helped us with the help of the team that we currently have. It has helped us achieve what we have achieved today, 5 years later. But the main thing that I want to address today is we still go through some challenges. Those challenges, number one, is being able to delegate a lot of the tasks, being able to meet deadlines, meet quality in certain cases as well. A lot of you guys that are watching wheel repair companies, you guys reach out to us very often, say, hey, Sam, like how come your clear coat always looks amazing? How come, your finish is always perfect? Reality is, guys, it's not always perfect. Reality is there's always ways to improve, but social media sometimes only shows the best of the best and only shows the best image, but there's a lot that happens behind closed doors. So in this case, what we do is we look at these challenges, myself and Felipe, and all the praise to Felipe for his hard work. He looks at these challenges with his patience, and he's like, man, we can figure this out. If the clear coat is cracking after a couple days or after a year or something, there's something that we have to do in order to bring it back to life. And with his ability and his experience, he comes up with solutions to figure out those problems and to get them corrected. And that's what's given us the ability to continue moving forward in such a small period of time. Guys, for those that are commenting, I greatly appreciate every single one of you for the support. ATL Car Guys, you're the man. Looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully, guys, we're planning for an after Caffeine Octane car show at our Roswell location. We'll let you know a little bit more in details in the next couple days. Sergio, I greatly appreciate the support. It really means a lot. Thank you, sir. We are proud of your accomplishments as well as a business owner. Alternative Finishes, man, you guys do quality work, and just the personnel alone is something that we greatly value. For those of you that are just now joining our live, I just want to let you know that our goal is to bring a wheel repair community and even a small business community together to overcome challenges and to learn from one's mistakes to help better serve our clients in any industry that we're currently in. Those of you that are currently a business owner, if you'd like to join this live with me, just request it. I'll be more than happy to put you on board and just learn a little bit more about your business and see if we have the ability to work together to overcome any challenges that you're currently experiencing. So until we get somebody that wants to join in, I just want to let you know about our new services that we recently started in Roswell. We started doing vinyl wraps, full color changes on vehicles, and we partnered up with a gentleman named Jimmy. He's a phenomenal guy in this industry. He's been doing it for many, many years. We were able to partner up with him, bring him in-house, and now him and his team are able to produce the best quality wraps, so we can become a one-stop shop for our clients. So in this case, when our client drops off the vehicle, it usually takes 2 to 3 business days to refinish their wheels. By refinishing their wheels during that same amount of time, they're able to get their windows tinted. They're able to get a full detail on their car, ceramic coating, and they're also able to get a full color change of a vinyl wrap or a hood or anything that they want stripes during that same exact time as their wheels are being repaired or their calipers are being customized. Javier, I see that you just recently started a small body shop. Well, best of luck to you. My number one strategy for you is when you first start, the number one thing you need to do is you need to have a bookkeeper. That's what I highly recommend, guys. Have a bookkeeper that's able to keep up with your revenue, able to keep up with your cost, because that's the most important part in being able to succeed and to grow as a business owner. That being said, with having the right books, you're able to go to any bank and able to get a loan in order to continue growing your business to the next level. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that these machines in our industries are very expensive. We're not just simply buying a computer. We're sitting here and we're buying machines, $50,000, $100,000 machines. It's not a right idea to pay with our money to buy these machines. So we need to have the right numbers and the right books through accounting to be able to go to a banker for them to give us some money and to trust us and loaning us money that we're going to pay them back. So it seems like we have a request here. Let's see who that request is. All right, so we got, let's see. For those of you that possibly might have some comments or requests, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Hey, how's it going? How are you? All right, so we got some requests on, but guys, for any requests, just make sure, as soon as you come on, ask any questions that you need related to either a service that we offer or any business question that you might have. Even if you have a suggestion for small business owners out there that can help them overcome any challenges or any obstacles in the way that took you to the next level, please share it with them and share it with me as well. I'm always open to learning. Hey, welcome to all the new people that just joined us. So the whole point of this live is to work together as a team in order to make the small business community stronger and able to put their companies on autopilot rather than having to be owner operators at all time. Because we all know when we start a business, our number one goal is to work less, make more money, and live a balanced lifestyle. But unfortunately, for the most of us, owning a business means working 24/7 because we don't know how to delegate tasks, and we feel like if we don't do it ourselves, the quality is not going to be there, and it's just not going to you're not going to be able to put your name on it. But it's all about trusting these other people that you hire in order to help you move your company forward into the next level. And regarding employment, I recently actually read a very, very important book, and I just read it in the past month. I wish I read it earlier, but it's called Motivational Based Interviewing. This book gives me the ability to hire the right people into my company that are leaders. They come in with the right mindset. They come in with their ability to push, and grow this company rather than you coming in and trying to push them every single day and motivate them and get them engaged. That takes a lot of energy for a small business owner to sit there and try to engage their employee that's not even engaged. So what I learned is instead of trying to fit a person into a job, it has to be the other way around. We have to fit that job into that person. We have to see what points of passion they have. Does it match the job that we're putting them in? Do they have a passion? Do they have an interest? If they do, guys, these guys are self-motivated at that point. You don't have to push them at all. They're going to come in motivated, and they're going to have a shared vision the way you have a shared vision for your company, and together you're going to make this a lot better. For us, we are extremely blessed to have these type of help around in every department. All the employees that we have, they come in satisfied, and they're ambitious, to achieve the goals and the visions that we have here at RTP Customs. All right, let's see who else joined. All right, gentlemen, we greatly appreciate you guys joining in. All right, let's see if Javier wants to go live. He's the gentleman that just opened up a small body shop. Javier, come on. Get on. So Javier just recently opened a small body shop. It seems like. All right, let's see if he's going to join us. All right, Javier is not going to join in. But for those of you that are just recently joining, I'm trying to start a community around the wheel repair industry to help small business owners achieve their goals and their visions, and be able to delegate a lot of their tasks so they're not having to work their asses off every single day. Because when we start a business, our main goal is to create efficiency and to have a balanced life and to share most of our time with our family and friends and doing fun things, not being at work, doing everything that we never wanted to do as employees. So another thing I want to move into is marketing, the marketing strategy, guys. Social media is extremely powerful. This is my first time going live, and I had to do it. Tito from NYC, Wheel Professionals, unfortunately, he got busy. He was not able to get on at 8 o'clock, but I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to join. Regardless, I'm going to go live because this is important exposure to any person out there, whether you have a business or not. Social media, ladies and gentlemen, is the way to get your word out there. For us, we're 5 years old, but what gave us the ability to scale RTP Customs is our social media presence. We were one of the first to show what happens on our production line behind closed doors when we're repairing a wheel or doing calipers, which gave our clients more trust in our ability to fulfill their visions and their dreams when it came to their vehicles. So at that point, we build more trust, and the age didn't matter. Just because we had achieved a very strong platform on social media, they didn't care if we were only 1 or 2 years old. All they cared about is that we deliver quality based on the pictures and the videos that they share. And also the power of social media, ladies and gentlemen, is you're able to introduce yourself to your clients. A lot of people, they come in, they already know who the sales rep is when they walk into RTP Customs. They already know who they're going to be dealing with. They already know the process that their wheels are going to go through simply because of Instagram and social media. So for those of you that are starting your own business, guys, push every single day to put 2 to 3 posts, do stories. That's free marketing right there. All right, that's free marketing right there. Toxic, 100%. Love seeing the CNC wheel. Yes, sir, absolutely. And that's, again, we're somewhat educating the public by sharing these videos that wheels can be repaired and wheels can be restored and customized to any finish that you want. And that alone is powerful. It gave us the edge when it came to wheel repair and the market in the Atlanta area. Another question a lot of people ask, Paul, my man. So Paul, he's a good friend of mine living in Miami. Paul, the way I met him is through RTP Customs. When he first moved to Atlanta, he worked with us back in Ackworth. So Paul, man, it's a pleasure meeting you. The pleasure to see your hard work as you're pursuing your law degree. All the love, brother. Brandon, he's also another member currently. He's the store manager of the Roswell location. So Brandon, all the respect. I appreciate your hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, so in this case, the next step that we always get is how do you keep your employees engaged and motivated, and what kind of incentive plans do you build for them? At RTP Customs, again, that's one of the challenges that we currently have is keeping our people motivated and basically giving them some type of incentive plan. My strategy since day one is not to motivate them based on numbers. I'm not chasing the numbers. The number one thing that we chase after is customer service and quality. And I feel like money at that point and numbers start coming in all by themselves without having to pursue them. But at the same time, there needs to be some type of goal and some type of plan to get, to give that person the mission and a purpose to be at work every single day. So recently we started what's known as mini games. And as you can see behind me, This is actually one of the mini games that I'm running with my commercial team for outside sales. And part of the mini games is it's very simple and easy, guys. It all depends on the department that you have. So the first department, in this case, say you're doing sales, the main thing they're in charge of is customer service and profits. They're the ones that bring the money in. Whereas operations, what they can control is quality, and they have the ability to control cost. All right, they're directly correlated to expense. So what we start doing is we start creating themes. So a quick example for keeping my guys motivated and to give them a plan is, for example, sales. I say, all right, well, our number one goal right now is to create, is to bring in more wheels, but we want it through customers that are going to pay right there and then. And those customers could be like tire shops, small mom and pop. As soon as we deliver a wheel, they're going to pay us for it. Okay. So at that point, that's basically the theme. And I give them the ability to come up with any idea that they want. They'll put sticky notes on the board. I got a sticky note right here. That's basically from operations. They want to eliminate the cost of wheel. They want to lower the cost of wheel. But we give them the ability to come up with incentives or ideas that they want to work on to make the goal that we set out possible. And then they pick one idea, and that one idea is put for 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, depending on how easy or hard it is to achieve. Okay. So once we have that idea, at that point, we create a scoreboard, just like we have right behind me. And that scoreboard is actually a board that gives you the ability, it has that 3-second rule. So as soon as you see it, you're able to know exactly where you stand. Okay. So I'll give you a quick example. The one behind me, that's for my outside sales. Our number one goal is to gain 15 accounts within a month. Okay. And the scoreboard is actually showing 15 slots for business cards. As soon as that account calls, we hang that business card on that wall. So my sales rep, as he's walking by it every single day, he knows that he already gained 9 accounts and he has another week left to gain 5 more. And that's that 3-second rule. As soon as he sees the board, he's able to push and know where he needs to be in order to meet that goal. And that's basically how we incentivize our team. And with this incentive, there's no money involved in it. Okay, that's called a mini game. The mini game, we basically do treats, something that is collaborative, some type of team effort. So in this case, the first reward could possibly be coffee, going out for a coffee. The second one, in this case, is going out to grab a drink at Twin Peaks. And the third one, if he gets 85 accounts within 90 days, he's going to be, we're actually going to a gun range, because that's basically my sales rep, that's what he enjoys to do during his free time. All right. So now we're creating this incentive. Money's not involved in it, but team building is truly involved. And it gives that person an incentive to really push, and a mission to push towards every single day. And at that point, the company reached the goal that it needs, and it gave an incentive and a mission for that employee that's working there to reach those goals. So small things like that, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, will change the whole entire way of running your business. I learned this by reading The Great Game of Business. Okay. So reading books is very important to learn new things and how to run your business. So for those of you that are now joining us, again, our number one place is to, our number one goal for these lives is to create a wheel repair community around small business owners to help them reach their vision and reach their goal and be able to run their business on autopilot. So for those of you that are joining, I appreciate you guys coming in. The last thing that I want to touch today, Brandon, yes, sir, that would definitely make it more fun, the workplace more fun, as these incentives are in place. So the last thing I want to touch on is what is the vision for RTP Customs? So in this case, when we start talking about our vision and our goals, we're basically chasing after tomorrow, right? We're not thinking about today and right now, because if we only think about today and right now, the only thing we're going to look at are the struggles and the challenges and the things that are not going right in our life. So for me and Felipe and my team, we're only chasing after that vision. That's like, it's right there, but at the same time, it's so hard to reach, but we got to work hard every single day to get there. That's what we're chasing after. And what that looks like to us, is the ability to expand. First, I want to be able to control the state of Georgia, and I want to be able to, offer my services throughout the state of Georgia. So in this case, Macon, Chamblee area. I want to make it convenient for my people to come in, drop off their vehicle, and be able to get every single service completed while their vehicle is at my shop. And luckily, right now, we already have the ability to offer that. Wheels, calipers, detailing, window tint, and vinyl wrap. Everything's being done in-house. But again, our vision for the next few years is to create more hub locations that gives our people our clients more convenience and more accessibility for our services. Our 5-year goal is to go out there and to be able to purchase other companies throughout Georgia or maybe nationwide in order for us to grow our brand and our values around the nation. So that's going to be our goal for the next 5 years. So for those of you that have Alabama, I would love to. Again, it's a vision for us, but in order for us to get to that point, we have to really grow within. We have to develop a very strong team, a team of leaders, in order for us to create systems and processes that we can just simply copy, paste wherever we go around the nation. Let's see the comments that came in. Come to North. People who feel comfortable, enjoy their work, will not only be more productive and transmit happiness in any environment. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. In this case, if you come to work and you're stressed out, then at that point, you're not going to only affect your work environment and your productivity, but you're going to affect the people around you. So that's why your personal attitude is extremely important. And ladies and gentlemen, for us, yes, we're still humans. There's times where we bring stress to our team. As a leader, sometimes I'm stressed out and it's very hard for me to veil it on my face, and I tend to share it with others. But then I realize, come on, you can't be stressed out. At that point, it's going to affect everybody around you. And we try to bring this stress-free environment, this happy environment, this productive environment. And it becomes productive when we all have a single vision and we all know that challenges are going to be there, but there has to be a solution to overcome it. And we all work together to overcome these solutions. George, my man, what about RTP Customs School? Hopefully down the road, actually, that's one of the big things that are actually happening now in many industries, where they create academies to teach a lot of that skill. Like, for example, Wrap School. I'm sure there's also a Wheel Academy, but for us, maybe down the road, we can create a wheel repair academy that's also involved in giving you the fundamentals of building a strong business that gives you the ability to put on autopilot, so you can live a nice, happy, balanced life. Franchises, to be honest, franchises are, I'm not familiar with it. I'm not 100% familiar with the process of how to do it, but possibly. But I feel like if we have the ability to keep it in-house, we have better control of what kind of quality service we offer, the customer service, and the image that we're able to give out there. So that's why I would prefer to keep it in-house. Nourish your people and your business will thrive. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about team empowerment and pulling out the greatness from within, because everybody has a skill and everybody has a talent. It takes the right people to be able to pull that from within. Brandon, the strength is seeing that stress and working around it. Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, not everybody is able to overcome challenges, and not everybody's able to adapt with negativity and stress. A lot of people tend to crash underneath it. But in order for anybody to be successful, you have to learn how to overcome these challenges. Number one, you have to start with changing your mindset. It all starts up here, ladies and gentlemen. Our minds are just negative minds. It's just part of the human nature. We're just negative people, and it's so easy for us to be negative. But we have to train this muscle that's up here to convert any negative thought with something positive. And for me, it took me a lot of time, and I'm still in the training process of overcoming that. But every time I have a negative thought where I doubt myself, or it's just something negative and dark, I always convert it with two positive things to reassure myself that I'm capable of getting things done. And I think that's a blessing, honestly, to be able to exercise your mind, ladies and gentlemen. This is a machine that cannot be replicated. This is a powerful machine right here. Tony Robbins once said that our mind is like a garden. And inside that garden, sometimes if you don't take care of it, weeds start growing everywhere. You don't have to nurture the weeds. You don't have to water them. You don't have to do anything. And these weeds are just like negativity. So if you don't nurture your weeds, what's going to happen is they're just going to overpower your mind. And now your mind is filled with negativity. So in order for you to live a good, positive lifestyle, you have to truly reverse these negative thoughts and constantly water that seed in order to bring that positivity and that energy out of your life and be able to produce more than what you thought you're capable of. All right, excellent, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody else have any questions, want to join in? So today, again, we were hoping to be joined by Tito from NYC Real Professionals. He is a young entrepreneur. He's under 30 years old, and he has over 15 employees that work for him. He has 2 locations in New York. This guy is phenomenal. If you haven't checked him out, he has over 90,000 followers on social media. He posts like 100 times every single day. I mean, this guy is crazy. He's doing so many things. He's constantly multitasking. And I was hoping that we can talk today. But just like any business owner out there, sometimes you're having to put a fire out when you least expect it. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Unless you guys have any questions for me, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Also on YouTube, we have a Green Mountain Media Blast. Hey, we greatly appreciate you guys for watching. He said that I started my business not too long ago and created a YouTube channel to help promote. Did you do a YouTube to promote or for another reason? So the reason we started YouTube is number one, to educate the public. That wheels don't have to be replaced. They can simply be repaired as long as they are safe to be repaired. Number two is basically to share our journey throughout from the day we started until where we are today. And I basically, myself and Felipe, we documented every step of the way, ladies and gentlemen, from the time where we bought our first welding machine, the first paycheck that Felipe gave me in order to buy our welding machine, our straightener. I also documented the late nights of me sleeping for 2, 3, 4 hours max for the first few years. We documented a lot of that, and my goal for YouTube was to actually share our story, kind of to motivate those that want to start their own business, but also help those that already have a business but are struggling to move it to the next level. And that's why I just wanted to show that journey along with them. But guys, I really appreciate all the support. This is the first time going live. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that every Thursday we would have a wheel repair company or a business owner to join us so they can share their story, they can share their struggles, so they can share their successes, so I can learn from them and you can learn from them as well. But for tonight, that's going to be it. It is almost 9 o'clock. I am out for tonight. I really appreciate every single one of you that are joining us and have watched us and supported all these years. This is going to be the beginning for RTP Customs, for something great that's going to come in the future. We appreciate the love, guys. Have a good night. Peace.